All right, everyone, this is Total Body Conditioning with Ellen. Type in the chat box or unmute yourself if you have any questions during class. We're going to start with our warm-up. So our first exercise, we're going to start with our arms up and our feet out. It's going to be a jumping jack. We're going to do one jumping jack, and then we're going to do a knee tap. So in, out, and then a knee tap. Go ahead and start when you are ready. So in, out, right knee, left knee, warming up the core. This is a 45-minute workout. I have high and low impact options for you all. We're gonna do this for about 45 seconds, and then move on to our next exercise. And guess what? It's Friday Eve. So that's the good news, and you're gonna feel so much better once you're done with this workout, right? Right, Terry, you're gonna feel so much better. Let's do this for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, next one, I want you to start to the side of your mat. We're gonna step out into a sumo, come back in, go back out. So go ahead and start 45 seconds. You start on the side, step out, bring it into one side, and then out to the other. So rather than just doing a basic squat, we're adding a little bit of abduction to warm up those hips. A little bit of a lateral movement. Looking good. Down and up. So we need just a towel for today's workout. Down and up. We're gonna do cardio, core, and strength. And I know I've done the towel workout with you all before. We're gonna repeat some of the same exercises we've done before, but I also have some new ones for you. And one more on each side. All right, exercise 3, walk out with the bunny hop. So watch what I do here, interim walk out, nice flat back, walk out to a plank, little bunny hop, my hips lift, hop back out, walk those hands back up. Go ahead and start, 45 seconds. Take it nice and slow though, no rush. You could step or hop, warm up those abs by lifting those hips up to the ceiling. So you walk out to a plank, little bunny hop, and walk those hands back. Also a great stretch for those hamstrings, right? The back of our legs. Keep it up. Warming up that core. Couple more seconds here. We're gonna go for about 10 more seconds, and then we're gonna finish with a plank for our last warm-up exercise. So last one, come on down. We're gonna do a forearm plank. Feet are wide, watch what I do here. I reach my right arm around, I tap my hip, my leg, and then I bring it back and switch. 45 seconds, go ahead and start. I want you to do this nice and slow. You could do this also with your knees on the floor for a little extra support. So I extend my arm out, I reach around, I tap the side of my leg, and then I come back. We've got about 15 more seconds. So you're gonna really feel that core warm up, get that heart rate up as well. 10 more seconds, then we'll do a quick stretch and get started. Keep your head up. You're gonna tuck those hips under just slightly in this plank. I'm already shaking a little bit. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Knees down, shift them back. Maybe a quick child's pose. And then roll up to standing with me. Nice and slow, roll it up. All right, you're gonna stretch out anything else that you need to. Maybe a couple of knee circles to get those hips a little bit more warmed up. So towel for today. A yoga strap also works. T-shirt also works. Circuit of 4 exercises. I'm just gonna show you one at a time, so we keep it going. Number 1, sumo squat. Down and jump. All right, low impact, take out the jump and lift onto the balls of your feet. Now you wanna hold the towel, hands on the edge. So you're sort of making the letter Y with your arms. All right, nice and strong, 45 seconds. We're gonna start in 3, 2, let's go. So down and up. Arms come straight up at the top. And you're gonna glue those inner thighs together. Bring your feet together for that jump. Keep it going. I'm gonna show you from the side. You wanna drop your hips, not your chest, right? Down and up. Low impact. Lift up to the balls of your feet. Down and up. Keep moving 15 more seconds. Now, because of the towel, we're gonna feel this in our shoulders, our upper body. That's gonna get a little extra work tonight, okay? Modification, you can take it straight in front. If that overhead motion hurts your shoulders or doesn't feel good tonight. 3, 2, 1, 15 seconds, shake it out. Exercise 2. Right leg, standing crunch, arms overhead. We bring that knee to the top. We've done this one before as well. You gotta keep your arms nice and straight. 3, 2, right knee, let's go. So we're bending over just slightly. It's like a knee repeater that you would do in a step class, right? You wanna bring your knee to your chest. It's inhale, arms and leg extend. Exhale, it comes into the center. Each time, you're tapping that towel to your knee. Keep it going. You're gonna feel your standing leg, your standing glute. Full 45 seconds with this leg, because we're only gonna go through the circuits twice, so we'll switch sides on the second time. You have about 5 more seconds. Keep breathing, and stop. Next one, number 3, arms straight out. Skaters. But again, keeping those arms out. It's gonna work the core, not just those shoulders. 3, 2, arms straight out, let's go. So I'm gonna start with low impact. Pretend like you're skating, or like a curtsy lunge, so you step back and to the corner, right? If you want a little extra, you can add a hop and drop your hips a little lower. Can you keep your arms stick straight like mine? Keep moving. So imagine you're sort of pulling on that towel, but keep your shoulders out of your ears, right? 10 more seconds. Keep it up. No overhead motion here, so this should feel okay for everyone. Keeping the heart rate up, keep going. First circuit's mainly cardio. You have 3, 2, 1, last one. Ready? Arms straight out again. High row, drop, burpee. Low impact. Step it out. No impact at all. Row, squat. Ready, set, you choose which version. Arms out, let's go. High row, drop. I'm stepping out to a plank. Come back up. Arms are straight, repeat. High row. So I'm now just going into a squat instead of stepping out into that plank. High impact, you go into that burpee, but I want you to really squeeze your shoulder blades together. So the row part, nice and slow. Keep it up. Let's see who's here. Mindy, Suzanne, looking good, everyone. Couple more seconds. Looking good, everyone. You've got 3, 2, 1, 10 seconds. We're gonna do it all over again. From the top. It's that sumo squat into that jump. Arms are straight, listen to your shoulders. Adjust as you need to. 3, 2, hips out, let's go. Down and up. I'm gonna show low impact for a couple. So I lift up to the balls of my feet. Heels lift off the floor. If you're feeling a little too much in those shoulders, bring your arms just to shoulder height. Yeah, keep it up. So this is the second, but it's also the last time we do this. Keep it up. You got it, Mindy? Down and up. Because I have a lot of exercises for you all. So just 2 rounds, make it count. So we're gonna really work those posture muscles because we have a lot of things with the towel. Try to keep your arms straight, shoulders out of your ears. You got 3, couple more. 2, 1. 10 seconds in between. You can roll the shoulders. Our next one is our standing crunch, but this time with our left knee. Important to keep the arms straight. 3, 2, let's go. Bending over just slightly. Back is straight. Knee to chest. Whew. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep it up, keep it up. Yes, perfect, Terry. Good, Carla, yep. Choose your speed here. Pull those abs in just a little bit. You got it. Like a knee repeater. Go, go, go. Heart rate should be up. 15 more seconds. And then we go to exercise 3. Keep it up. Yep. Good, Suzanne. You should feel that glute on fire. Woo. Let's go, let's go. Couple more seconds. The faster you go, a little more of that burn, you're gonna feel in that glute. All right, go ahead and stop. Fast skaters. Arms straight out, right? Tuck those hips under just a little bit for me. Ready, set, go. Keep your arms straight. Right in front of you. So you can choose the intensity for the skater portion, right? So I'm just gonna take out the jump. But you could add a huge jump here. You could get all the way to the floor. Keep it up. So the reason this should feel a little harder than regular skaters. Your arms stay straight. Because we usually use our arms for that move, that momentum. Keep them straight out. So you're gonna feel that core work a little bit harder. Straight out. Straight in front of your chest, they do not move side to side. We'll get to that later. Drop those hips. Perfect, we got 3, 2, 1. Standing high row into your burpee or your squat. Arms straight out, ready, set. Pull the shoulder blades together, let's go. Row, drop, walk or jump out. Hips stay low, and then come back up. I'll do low impact. No impact option, I'm just doing a squat instead of that burpee. Once you really pull those elbows back, pretend you're squeezing a pencil in between your shoulder blades. Let's go, let's go. This is the last time, so if you're feeling good tonight, ramp it up for your last 15 seconds. We will get a break after this, but it's only gonna be 45. It's gonna be quick, come on. Keep it up. Let's go, we've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can let that towel down. Just 45 seconds. And we're moving to circuit 2. Great job. Virtual high five, get your water. Keep it up. All right, so second circuit is a little more core and strength focused. Remember, always check in with yourself. Maybe a new injury that you want to be mindful of. Remember, a lot of shoulder and upper body. Just be mindful of that. Here's our first movement. And just let me know if you need an alternative. So first movement is gonna really target those muscles. We're here as if we're getting ready to do a bent over row. We're gonna towel at the knees, okay? We lift up, see how I sort of make the letter Y? Pull down, come back up. Lift, pull, back down. Lift, pull, come back down. Lat pull down. So we're gonna do that one first. Starting in 3, you wanna shift those hips back, tuck your hips under a little bit, towel at the knees, let's go. Reach up, make the letter Y, pull the towel to your chest, elbows in, back up, lower back to knees and repeat. So your neck does not move, your head doesn't move, your hips don't move, just your arms here, right? And I want you to slow this one down so you really feel those muscles, especially in the back, upper back, all those muscles we want to strengthen if we sit all day. Keep going. If you start to feel an arch in your back, I want you to tuck your hips under a little bit, like you're wearing a tight belt around your waist. Weight back in your heels. You should feel to wiggle your toes. Also, in this position, we've got 3, 2, 1. Okay, a little bit of balance and core. Right leg out. This one we've done 2. Arms overhead. It's a crunch. So what you usually do in a side plank, what we're doing is standing. Right leg out, arms up, ready, set, let's go. So again, sort of making the letter Y with your arms. If you need a little give, you could bend your elbows It's gonna be a little bit easier on your shoulders. So I'm pointing my toe, I'm bringing my rib cage, woo, to my hip, and your leg is straight. This is called abduction, working those outer thighs, but also glutes and obliques. Keep going. Standing leg is, I know you can't tell with my pants, but slightly bent, so you don't want to lock out the joint. A little bit of balance, keep going. You're bringing that rib cage to your hip for 3, 2, next time we'll do the other side. Woo, and again, feeling your standing leg, okay? Exercise 3, oh yeah, we take the towel around your head. Okay, so right around the head, keep your elbows out. Down, elbow to knee. Squat, elbow to knee. All right, we'll do left elbow, right knee in 3, 2, let's go. Towel around the head, elbows stay out. Squat, elbow to knee. Drop, lift. Drop, lift. Remember that your chest still stays up when you go into a squat because it's your hips that drop. Nice and tall for that twist. Just gonna show from the side. Keep moving. Down. Perfect. We're bringing that opposite elbow to a knee for that twist. A lot of core here. Compress that towel against your head. Relax your neck muscles so they don't feel strained. But also keep those elbows pulled away from one another. Couple more seconds here. Maybe speed it up once you start getting more comfortable. We've got 3, 2, we'll take it to the floor. Here's our last one, sort of a kayak or like a Russian twist. So nice and tall. Again, arms are straight. For this one, it's the most important because you're gonna feel your abs. Arms are straight. We go right, left, lift, lower. Right there, when it goes up, you're gonna feel your abs shake. 45 seconds. Ready, set, slow it down. Let's go. You go right, twist left, arms are straight, overhead, feel those abs shake, come back down and repeat. Right, center, left, center, reach overhead, and then lower. A little harder, feet off the floor. Right, center, left, center, overhead. Holy moly, that's so much harder. You gotta really pull those abs in, right? And keep your chest lifted, shoulders down from those ears. Slow it down. Very, very slow. If you didn't want those arms to go overhead, you could do a high row instead, like we do with that burpee. Whew, just pull that towel to your chest. We've got 3, 2, 1. Let's come back up and repeat. Great job, everyone. I'll check in for next round. Our first exercise is that lat pull down. Here we go. Set it up. Towel knees. Let's go. Lift, pull, return to the top, and lower back down. Let's do it. Last time through. Again, holding the edges of that towel, trying to make the letter Y, and really pulling your elbows into your side. As much as you can, slow this down. Inhale, exhale, lift, pull. Arms nice and straight, keep it up. You got about 10 more seconds. Yeah, perfect. Just checking everyone's form. Good, because you want to do this nice and slow. Lift. Yep, good, Mindy, perfect. Yep. Make sure the arms don't go any higher than your shoulders, Mindy. Yep, because you want to be able to see out the corners of your eyes. Yep, good, Carla, perfect. You always want to see that towel out the corner of your eyes. 3, 2, 1. Perfect, so we don't want to go in like that, right? We don't want to arch our back. Okay, next one is our side leg. We're doing the other side, little balance, left leg. Ready, set? Let's go. So as that left leg lifts, you also are adding a little bit of a side crunch. Trying to pull that left hand down to meet your left foot. Think of it that way. Whew. And again, very slow for our strength movements. Keep it going. Standing leg, slightly bent. Alternative, you can bend your elbows a little bit. Either way, rib cage coming to that hip. Keep it up. We got about 10 more seconds. Yes. Oh, hey, Tammy. Looking good. I know Sharon's working. 3, 2, and stop. All right. Towel behind our head. We have to do our squat, elbow twist, other direction. Here's where we pick up a little bit of cardio. Ready, set? Let's go. Down, twist. Down, twist. So I'm a little stronger on this side. I can find myself going a little bit faster. So if you're feeling really good, I encourage you to do that as well. I want to see levels here. So you're low in your squat. Yeah, perfect, but you're up in that twist. Very good. Yeah, there's Sharon. Love it. Love seeing your faces. Great, everyone. Keep it up. Looking good, yes. Everyone looks awesome. Couple more seconds, and they're back on the floor for that kayak. 3, breathe, 2, 1. Come on down. Okay, remember, arms straight for this, really, really important. If you want to feel your abs, keep your arms straight. Ready, set. Arms straight out, shoulders down, tuck those hips. Let's go. Right, center, left, center, option, overhead, and then lower. When those arms come overhead, once they get out of your eyesight, it's time to bring them back down, okay? Very slow. If you want this harder, feet off the floor, right, for a little balance. That is much harder though. Ooh, I feel that shake happening. Let's check it out. If you start to feel your low back, just sit up a little bit higher, right? And take that load off your back. Perfect, arms are straight, right? Slow, controlled, and straight. I promise you're gonna feel those abs a little bit more if you do that. 3, 2, and done. 45 seconds, grab some water. Great job, everyone. Are we doing okay so far? Thumbs up, we're good? Okay, awesome. Our next circuit has 5 exercises. We're gonna do them a little bit longer. Right side and the left side. And these are a little different. All right, here we go. So this is gonna mainly be strength. There's gonna be a push-up. So what I do is fold my mat for that one. I'll let you know when it's coming. I think it's the 4th one in the circuit. So just keep that in mind. I'm actually gonna fold it for our first exercise. Okay, side plank. You're gonna take your towel, you're gonna fold it, or do a ball. We're gonna take it behind our right knee, all right? It stays there the entire circuit. Side plank. I like to fold my mat, give my elbow a little extra support. I have both knees bent, hand on my hip. You lift up, but also add a leg lift. Hips come off the floor, and a leg lift, all while you're squeezing that towel. So what are we working here? Hamstrings and glutes, okay? Option, you could just do the leg lift, keep your hips on the floor. All right, so come on down with me. We want that towel behind the right knee. Your job is to keep it there and not let it fall out, okay? You gotta squeeze it the whole time. So right elbow under your shoulder. That's also really important to get set up. Here we go. We got a full minute, so plenty of time to practice. Ready, set, other hand on the hip, let's go. So side plank lift your top leg, lower. Do it again. Lift and lower. So if this is even bothering your shoulder, keep your hips down and just lift the leg up and down. Really important that the elbow is right under the shoulder, or else you might feel a little strain on your shoulder. So position that appropriately. Keep going. If you want a little bit harder, your bottom leg could be straight out, right? And you could do sort of a full, oh my, side plank. I didn't actually try that. That's a lot harder. We've got 15 more seconds. So imagine a piece of string on your hip, lifting you up and coming back down. And is that towel still behind that knee? Make sure you're still squeezing it. I'm doing that different alternative here, a little less challenging. Squeeze and lift for 3, 2, 1. Keep it behind your knee, okay? Next 1, What's our next one? Oh yeah, the glute kick. Okay, so come down onto your forearms, and it's just a glute kick, donkey kick. We go straight to the ceiling, and we lower. That's all we're doing. We're gonna give our wrists a breather here, and come down to our forearms. Ready, set, let's go. So when you're on your forearms, press your foot to the ceiling, come back down. Again, nice and slow. Lift and lower. This one working our glutes primarily. Lift and lower. Keep it up. The reason I say forearms is because we're going to be on our wrists in the next 2 exercises. And I also don't want you to arch your back when you're in a tabletop. So we're lowering to the wrists or the forearms. Keep going. You're a little more than halfway there. I want you to squeeze that towel a little bit harder. This could even be a weight, right? That would be even harder. But I want you to really press your heel to the ceiling and come back down. Very, very slow. Make sure your head isn't up or down, but it's somewhere in between. Nice neutral neck. Flat back. Lift a little bit higher. I don't know about you, but my glute is shaking. We've got 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we come up to our hands. Keep it right there. I know we're going to fill those glutes. This time you're going to do sort of a spider plank where you bring your knee to your elbow, okay? So you can stay on that knee in a tabletop or actually in a full plank. See on the other leg is in a full plank. So just that one side, okay? Ready, set, let's go. So I'm starting in tabletop. You can point your toes. We flex them for the last exercise. That might help to keep that towel behind the knee, up to you. And it's just right elbow to right knee. That's all we're doing. Whew. Working those obliques. Keep your head up. I'll let you know when we're halfway. You can try this in a full plank if you'd like. Very slow, right? Very slow. We're halfway if you want to try a full plank. Keep it going. You should feel that other glute, the one that's holding you up. You should be feeling that side. Squeeze your towel. Keep moving. My towel's starting to fall out a little bit. Nope. Just readjust it if it falls out. You can fold it or make a ball, but either I want you to really squeeze your towel. Come on, knee to elbow. Either in tabletop, I'll try 2 in the plank. Definitely harder there. All right, we have 2 more to go. Keep that towel behind the knee. Here's the push-up. So you can do this on a chair, elevated, or on your knees with me. Hands, shoulder distance. Your thumbs are right inside your armpits. This leg is up, the one with the towel. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. So it's really going to be working that other side and your core a little bit harder. So continue to squeeze that towel. Ready, set, and let's go. Squeeze the towel, lift the leg, other knees on the floor. Inhale, lower, exhale, up. Inhale, lower, exhale, up. Woo. So I know this one is tricky. You could just remove the towel, maybe just do some push-ups here. Or come onto your back, chest press with some weights. Keep it up. If you have a bench or a chair, that lightens the load for your push-up, right? Your hips should be dropping in your push-up, not just your chest. Woo. Keep it up. You gotta really tuck those hips under. Push-up is really a lot of core as well. We'll get an opportunity to do this again. Only one more time with that other leg lifted. 5 more seconds. Whew, oh my gosh. We got it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, onto your back. This is our final one. Keep that towel behind that right knee. This is a reverse crunch. So keep squeezing it. Reverse crunch. Okay? Knees are bent, hands behind your head. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Little less challenging, your other leg is straight up. So reverse crunch is really just lifting our hips off the floor, right? We sort of rock down, we rock back. So you're gonna squeeze that towel, lift your hips off the floor. Little less challenging, hands under your hips. You can keep your head down. Ready, set, and let's go. So just that right knee is squeezing that towel. I'm starting with hands under my hips. You're gonna bring your knees to your chest. Lift your hips off the floor. If you're not sure, you can take a look at my screen and then get set up. If you want this a little harder, bend your other knee. Tap the floor in between and lift your head, neck, and shoulders. So tap without arching your back. You tap and bring those knees to your chest. Think of hugging your knees into your chest here. Sometimes you see people do the reverse crunches and they're just trying to lift their feet up to the ceiling. I want you to bring your knees to your chest. Try to lift your hips a tiny bit, and that way you're really gonna feel, woo, those low abs. So next round, I'll come check everyone out. You've got 5 more seconds. If you're lifting head, neck, and shoulders, keep your gaze up and relax. Oh my gosh, my abs are killing me. All right, let's roll over. Okay, so we're gonna do that all over again, but on the other side. Okay, so that towel is now behind the left knee, and we're starting with our side plank. Now, if it wasn't working, you could do all of this without a towel. It just works your hamstring a little bit. So side plank, both knees bent, elbow under your shoulder. It's a lift with the hips and our top leg. Ready, set, other hand on the hip, tuck those hips under, let's go. Lift. So this is obviously my stronger side. You can see that I can actually lift my hips up. So notice I'm lifting off the floor and I'm lifting my top leg. Lift and lower, right? Lift and lower. Ooh, gotta really use those hamstrings to keep squeezing that towel. So the goal is to not let it fall out. The good news is that this is all slow. There's no rushing with these strength movements. If anything, go a little slower. All right, 20 seconds, let me just check it out. Keep going, remember elbow right under that shoulder. I will be uneven, but that's okay. I did the whole first side. Perfect, yep. Good, Carla, yep. Just lift and lower nice and slow. Make sure those hips, everyone, aren't rolling back or rolling forward. You got 3 more seconds, and we go into that glute kick. All right, come up to your tabletop position. Keep that towel behind the leg or behind the knee. So tabletop, right? Instead of on the hands, we lower those forearms. Ready, set, go. But also keeps your back nice and flat. Flex your foot. Imagine you're pressing your foot into the wall or into the ceiling. Lift and lower. We're 15 seconds in. Don't worry about how many reps you get. I just want you to move for the entire time. All right. Hip bones are facing the floor. Just that left leg is moving. That's the only thing moving. Very slow, all the way up, all the way down. You can even tap the knee to the floor in between. Can you get that knee a little higher than your hips? You got 15 more seconds. Get a couple more good reps in. Right, quality over quantity. Yeah, perfect. Keep squeezing that towel. Looking good. All right, you're gonna have time for 1 more rep. All right, perfect. Let's get ready for those push-ups. So I'm gonna fold my mat because I'm doing them on my knees. Maybe set up that bench. Hands shoulder distance, thumbs right inside your armpits. That leg is, oh wait, no, just kidding. We're not to push-ups yet. We're doing our spider crunch. I'm so sorry. Tabletop. We're doing our spider crunch. Knee to elbow in 3, 2, 1. Then we go into our push-ups. Knee to elbow. So I point my toe for this one. I don't know, this feels better. So you're taking it to the elbow, back out. It's like the side crunch we did earlier, standing. Make sure your head stays up, so you're not straining to look up, but you're also not looking all the way down, so somewhere in the middle there. neutral spine. Keep going. You should be able to balance a glass of water on your back. That's how flat it is. Keep it up. 20 more seconds. Maybe you try this in a full plank and you bring the opposite knee off the floor. That is a lot harder, but try 1 rep, right? Won't know until you try. I bet you all could do it. Looking good. Perfect. You have time for 1 more good quality rep. And then we go into our push-ups. All right, you stay right in this position for those push-ups. Hands can come a little wider. Thumbs inside your armpits. Imagine you're making the letter A with your arms in your push-up. Ready, set. Let's go. Inhale, exhale. So your arms are making the letter A. That means your elbows are not all the way into your rib cage and they're not all the way out. Somewhere in between. Woo. Down and lift. Keep it up. Other alternative, you can keep squeezing that towel and do a chest press on your back, maybe holding a bridge, right? Keep it up. It's a full minute of work here, but you're already about halfway, and it's the last time we do these push-ups. And lighten the load by doing them on a chair, doing them on a bench. Couple more seconds. Hips are dropping with the chest. That's the proper push-up. If you're not there, just elevate your surface. 3, show me 1 more good push-up. All right, perfect. Roll down onto your back. And now the reverse crunch. We are so close to the finish. We got a 1-minute burner after this. Our last cardio, but we're gonna keep that towel behind that left knee. Reverse crunch. Ready, set, and go. So I'm placing my hands behind my head. I'm lifting up. Lift the hips, lower. A little less challenging. Other leg is straight. That's gonna make it a little easier. Maybe hands under your hips. You can give your neck a rest. But if you wanna feel your abs a little bit more, take your hands behind your head. Lift your shoulder blades off the floor and just hold your head up with your hands. So you should not feel your neck. Even harder, both knees are bent. What I'm doing right now, and you tap the floor in between each hip lift. I'm not even gonna call it a crunch. It's really a hip lift. Hold those knees to your chest. Little lift off the floor, even just a little lift. You are gonna feel those low abs. Slow it down. Woo! Knees to chest, slow it down. You've got 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Woo! Great job, everyone. Here's our final 1-minute burner. We are almost done. This is our last cardio movement, okay? And it's all low impact, which is great. You're just gonna make rainbows with your arms and with your legs. So you're marching in place and you're bringing those arms all the way to the side, nice and straight. 1 minute, let's go. I want you to bring your arms all the way down to the side of your body, reaching for those hips. And you can turn and twist a little bit. Let's go, knees to your chest. Making those rainbows, come on. Back is flat. I'm gonna show you from the side. This is all core right here. You can make those arms a little lower for your shoulders. If you're feeling good, take them up. Boom, and boom, come on. Woo. Keep going, my legs are feeling heavy. That's good, hopefully your legs are also feeling heavy. That means you're working. This should be a struggle. This should be a struggle right now. Let's go. Core tight. All right, last time, a little faster. A tiny bit faster, go. Tiny bit faster than what you're just doing. Let's go, push 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Woo! All right, towel to the side, shake it out, grab some water. High five, everybody. All right, let's bring those feet wide. We're gonna start with some shoulder rolls here. Since we did a lot of those exercises, almost all of them included arms and upper body. So big shoulder roll, one more time. And just shake those arms out for me. Just crisscross, shake it out. Nice soft knees, maybe a little bounce here. You got done with your workout, and tomorrow's Friday. You should feel good and proud of yourselves. Full body roll, feet a little wider. Starting with the shoulders, inhale, bend your knees. Let it go as you exhale, roll it up. 2 more, so inhale, sort of arching the spine, the back a little bit. Exhale, roll and round the spine, take it up. 1 more. Stay here nice and low. Drop that right shoulder in for a little spinal twist. Inhale up, exhale, other shoulder drops. Slowly roll it up. Heel toe your feet together. We're gonna interlace those fingers. Reach all the way up, inhale, exhale over to the left side. Soft knees, inhale center, exhale to the right. Nice side body stretch. Back to the center, and exhale, let it go. Join me down here, tabletop, onto our mat for a nice cat-cow. So inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the chest, tailbone. Exhale, tuck your chin, and really round your back. And then do that again. Inhale, sink into the mat. And exhale, lift away from the mat. 1 more cat-cow. Inhale. And exhale. Great, bring those knees wide, toes together, sit back. Nice child's pose. Take a few deep breaths. Bring not only your forehead, but also your chest to the mat. Slowly walk those hands up. We're gonna lower down all the way onto our chest and belly. Quad stretch. You can also do this one standing if you prefer. Look to your right. Grab your right foot. Bring your knees together. Press into the mat and hold. And go ahead and release. Look to the left side. Grab your left foot. Same thing. Knees together. Press and hold. Laying down just really allows you to focus on just stretching that one muscle. Don't have to worry about your balance or anything. Get a really good stretch down here. All right, release. Walk those feet wider than your hips. Hands under your shoulders, elbows into your rib cage. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. 1 more time. Upper back and low back stretch. Lift up. Elbows in, shoulders down, and exhale, lower. Perfect. Let's tuck our toes. Just about done. We got about 1 minute left. So we're gonna come back up to down dog from our tabletop. Go ahead and pedal out those heels. Stretch out your hamstrings and calves. Relax your head completely. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Take 2 more deep breaths in your downward facing dog. Really pressing your chest towards your thighs. All right, lower those knees gently. Let's tuck the toes, come back onto our heels, roll up to standing. Nice and slow, head comes up last. All right, let's come back to the center and just shake it out a little bit. Feet right under those hips. Arms. Okay, one last stretch for the upper back. You're gonna take those hands behind you, squeeze your shoulder blades, maybe interlace your hands, slide the hands down. So we're pressing through our chest and our shoulders. Maybe take the head up and then release. Opposite stretch, interlace your fingers out and away. Pull your belly button in, tuck your chin. Nice upper back stretch and then release. All together. Inhale, lift up, bend the knees. Exhale, shake them all out. 1 more time, nice inhale. Exhale, let it go. Awesome, you are done. Great job. Happy Friday Eve. I hope you enjoyed this workout. Thanks so much for coming.